Your brain is constantly listening to you, even when you're not paying attention. Every thought you repeat, every story you tell yourself, every small reaction you have throughout the day is quietly shaping the way your mind is wired. And here's the part most people don't realize. Your brain doesn't care if a thought is true, helpful, or fair. It only cares if you repeat it. What you repeat becomes familiar. What becomes familiar becomes automatic. And what becomes automatic starts to feel like who you are. If you've ever wondered why negativity feels so effortless, why your mind jumps to worst-case scenarios, or why positivity feels forced or fake, it's not because something is wrong with you. It's because your brain has been trained that way. And the good news is, anything that was trained can be retrained. Right now, your brain is running on patterns. Neural pathways built over years, sometimes decades. The reason you instantly criticize yourself, expect things to go wrong, or replay old mistakes isn't weakness. It's efficiency. Your brain is doing what it was designed to do: conserve energy by taking the most familiar route. Think of it like a hiking trail. The more you walk the same path, the clearer and easier it becomes. Eventually, you don't even think about where you're going. You just follow it. Negativity works the same way. Every time you dwell on a problem, replay an insult, or imagine failure, that trail gets wider and smoother. Positivity, on the other hand, often feels unnatural at first because you're not walking on a trail. You're walking through tall grass. It takes effort. It feels awkward. And your brain wants to turn back. That's normal. Rewiring your brain for positivity doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It doesn't mean forcing fake smiles or ignoring real problems. It means training your brain to notice different information and respond in new ways. The first shift is awareness. Most negative thoughts happen automatically, so fast you barely notice them. You're not choosing them, they're choosing you. The moment you start catching them, even just saying, "Oh, there's that thought again," you've already started changing your brain. Awareness weakens old pathways. You don't need to fight the thought. Just notice it. The second shift is interruption. When a negative thought appears, your job isn't to argue with it. That often makes it louder. Instead, gently interrupt it. Redirect attention to something neutral or grounding. Your breath. A sound in the room. The feeling of your feet on the floor. This tells your brain, we're not going down that trail right now. Then comes replacement. This is where people often go wrong. They try to jump from negativity straight to extreme positivity, and their brain rejects it. If you tell yourself everything is amazing when you clearly don't believe it, your mind will push back harder. A better approach is believable positivity. Instead of, "I'm a failure," try, "I'm learning." Instead of, "Nothing ever works out," try, "Some things haven't worked yet." Small shifts feel insignificant, but your brain responds to them. They create new pathways that don't trigger resistance. Repetition is where the real rewiring happens. Your brain changes through frequency, not intensity. One powerful positive moment doesn't rewire your mind. Small, repeated moments do. That's why daily habits matter more than motivation. Gratitude is one of the fastest tools for this. Not because it's trendy, but because it physically trains your brain to scan for positives. When you intentionally notice even one good thing a day, your brain starts looking for more automatically. Over time, positivity stops feeling forced and starts feeling familiar. Another powerful method is how you speak to yourself. Your brain believes your inner voice more than anyone else's. If you constantly speak to yourself in a way you'd never speak to a friend, your brain internalizes that tone as truth. Changing your self-talk isn't about being overly nice. It's about being fair. Sleep, movement, and environment matter more than people admit. A tired brain is a negative brain. Lack of sleep lowers emotional control and increases pessimism. Even short walks, sunlight, and reducing constant negative input can dramatically shift your mental baseline. Here's something important. Rewiring your brain doesn't happen overnight. There will be days where negativity feels louder than ever. That doesn't mean it's not working. It often means the old patterns are losing control and fighting back. Every time you choose awareness over autopilot, interruption over rumination, and gentle redirection over self-attack, you're laying down a new path. One day, without realizing it, you'll take that path automatically. Positivity won't feel like work. It will feel natural. You don't need to become a different person. You just need to train your brain to see the world through a slightly different lens. And with enough repetition, that lens becomes your default. A black and white cinematic image generation prompt. A human brain partially transformed into glowing neural pathways, light emerging from dark shadows, a person standing in silhouette with light breaking through from the head, soft film grain, high contrast lighting, dramatic shadows, minimalist background, emotional and introspective mood, cinematic depth of field, realistic texture, symbolic transformation, ultra-detailed, moody black and white photography style. This video explores how your thoughts shape your brain and how you can retrain your mind to focus on positivity without forcing fake happiness. You'll learn why negative thinking feels automatic, how neural pathways are formed, and practical ways to shift your mindset through awareness, repetition, and small daily habits. If you want to break free from negative thought loops and build a more positive, resilient mindset, this video will give you the tools to start today. Rewire your brain, positivity, positive mindset, brain rewiring, self-improvement, mental health, mindset shift, neuroplasticity, positive thinking, personal growth, motivation, psychology, habits, self-development, mindfulness.